Hello everyone, welcome back. How are you guys? So guys, today we'll be continuing with our series of Saturn transits for different ascendant, and today we'll be going to discuss about the Sagittarius ascendant. We already covered till Scorpio ascendant, and all these videos we have been discussing the transit of Saturn, how it will going to affect, what houses it will going to affect for a particular ascendant, what trine it will going to affect. Jupiter Ketu transits also we covered a little bit along with Saturn, and the most important house which will be for you for next 1.5 years. All right. So, but before that, I wanted to share one more information that I've just posted one more article on my website for Ashwini Nakshatra in my Nakshatra series which I am doing. So, see, if you want to read that article and if you're interested, please go to my website which is shikharvats.com, and you can find that article over there. See, nakshatra or constellations are very important to understand about the planet, how it is placed in your chart, because just knowing by the sign does not completely tell you about how that planet will behave, because you know that every sign has different nakshatra in different degrees, and there are different padas also for each nakshatra. So if you refine that planet, it could be an example like maybe a planet, like in this case if you see Jupiter could be, I don't know, I'm just telling you that Jupiter may be in Ashwini Nakshatra pada 1, pada 2, pada 3, whatever, pada 4. So first of all, Jupiter is sitting in Aries. That is one thing which you know, and based on that you can make a prediction. Oh, all right, Jupiter will behave according to it's sitting in its friendly sign, sitting in a fiery sign. So these are all results Jupiter can give. But what is more important is which nakshatra, Ashwini Nakshatra, and what pada of Ashwini Nakshatra it is sitting. So refining those to a level where we can get the actual results of how Jupiter can behave, because Jupiter can behave differently in sitting Ashwini Nakshatra different padas, or either in same sign it could be sitting in, because there are few signs which may have different nakshatra also. So it is, if a planet is sitting in different nakshatra within the same sign, it will totally behave differently. So that is why nakshatra is very important, and I will be making a video series of nakshatra also once we will complete this series of transits of Saturn, and after that we'll cover transit of Saturn based on moon lagna, and then we will start that series of nakshatra also. So please, if you want to read that article, go and read that article on my website. Alright guys, let's start with this video. So for Sagittarius ascendant, Saturn will be coming to their 4th house. Alright. So 4th house is a Kendra house, and it is very important house because it is very private house, because your 10th house is your public house, and 4th house is your private life. Private life as in it is your house, things inside the house, how you design your house, how you live in your house, what are your relationship with your mother, your family, your happiness, and how you feel from inside, because this is the house which shows your happiness from inside. So 4th house becomes very important, and it's also one of the Kendra houses which is very important. So when Saturn comes here, see again, first thing, whatever we'll be talking today and in every other videos of Saturn transits, it's just a general things what we will be covering of how it will behave, but it is not necessary that for each person having Sagittarius ascendant it will behave in the same way, because we have to blend a lot of things considering the dasha, because we have your Mahadasha, Antardasha, Pratyantara and Sukshma Dasha. So Pratyantara and Sukshma becomes very important when we have to predict an event. And similarly the transit. So you have to blend the result of Dasha, transit, and how the other planets are also affecting Saturn. Either it is sitting in your natal chart or other planets transiting. Whosoever is coming in Saturn trine, or whose trine Saturn is coming in. So all these factors will going to influence. So we have to blend them, and then we can come to actual results. So it is not that easy just to say Saturn is sitting in the 4th house, oh, it will give a problem to mother, or it may delay your property matters, or it can give you good property, like that. You cannot just generally predict and then look at the results of it, because that will be totally wrong. Sometimes it could be correct, because that would be a fluke, because you didn't know about the other things and you just predicted, and the same other things are aligning that way. So maybe the prediction can come true, but not always. So those things we have to calculate and analyze and blend before making a prediction. But anyways, Saturn sitting in the 4th house, a matter related to your mother, house, property, conveyance, like vehicles, and things related to your happiness, your things related inside house, those things will be the area of focus for the next 2.5 years, because Saturn is coming to your 4th house. Saturn in the 4th house also can make person that they want to work from home, or they become little lazy, because this is the house of rest. And when Saturn comes here, it can make you little lazy, or a person who will be awake more in the night times rather than in the morning, and can feel more active during night times rather than in the morning for the next 2.5 years. Again, as always, depending upon the other factors. But from here, Saturn will be looking at your 3rd house, 6th house from 3rd aspect, then your 10th house from 7th aspect, and then your 12th house from 10th aspect. Not 12th house. It will be looking at your Lagan ascendant from 10th aspect. So as I always tell in my every video, that Saturns connect the houses which it aspects. So if it is sitting in the natal chart, then it will connect the houses accordingly. But during the transit also, it connects the houses temporarily for 2.5 years. So here it is making a connection between your 4th house, your Lagan, your 10th house, and your 6th house. All right. So things related, like either you could start working from home, or you may get a job where you can work from home. That thing can also be possible. Or you can start something of your own from your home, like some business, like some home business you can start, or something with your mother, or in the name of mother you can start. Or you can take another job which is work from home, and the other job is the other one which you are normally doing, right? Or completely you can start working from home, because this time the focus will be towards the home, because Saturn will be coming to your 4th house. And because it is related to career, it is expecting your 10th house and also 6th house. These two houses are Artha houses, which are related to your service, your karma. So that is why it can show you may get a job, or may you start a business, or some other work, or your own maybe a job. You can take a part-time job from which can be work from home. All right. So those things can be very well possible. Now 3rd aspect is on 6th house. So matter related to 6th house become important, because you need to put a continuous effort over here. All matters related to 3rd house, because as I always say, that 3rd aspect is continuous effort aspect, and you have to do that to get results of that particular house, or it has become your karma to put your efforts over there to that house. Natal, if Saturn is sitting and aspecting some house, that is a permanent, but for transits also temporarily for 2.5 years you have to put efforts. That is what Saturn asks you to do. So if you don't do it, then definitely there could be some repercussions to that. Now all the matters, either 6th house matters related to your maternal relationships, to your service, to your law, litigations, enemies, competition, anything whichever is related to 6th house, your health. So you have to put efforts over there. Now on 7th aspect is on 10th house. So as we already spoke, that there could be changes in the career. So if some good planet is sitting in your 10th house, and Saturn will be aspecting that, or your Jupiter is sitting there, something good is there, then you may get a good opportunity. You may get a good job change if you are looking for that after March end. All right. But more importantly, it would be after June, because till June Ketu will be sitting in this house. Ketu is transiting in this house. So once Ketu will move here, then probably there are more chances that you may get a good job change, if that is what is promising, or it is promised through your dasha and natal planets placement. Okay. then you may get a very good opportunity in during this 2.5 years of Saturn transit, or some recognition, some appraisal, some promotion, that could also be possible. Okay, now on the 10th aspect, it is looking at your Lagan. So Lagan is you, your wishes, your body vitality, all these things will be affected. But 10th aspect is good karmic karma effect. So you may achieve good results, or you, as I told you, that this is a placement where you can become little lazy, because now it is looking at your first house also. First house is you, so bodily you can become little lazy. So just look for that, because sometimes when you get lazy, you may affect your body, as like more diseases can be there, or there are a lot of things. So you have to look for that, and if that is the thing, then you do some exercises or diet control or something like that to make yourself fit. So that is how you may look towards this aspect of Saturn on your first house. Now, apart from these houses, let's talk about the trines where Saturn will be looking. So first is the 8th house, and the other one is your 12th house. So now, as I already mentioned, that Saturn is coming to the 4th house. So 4th house Saturn transit can also give you not just work from home, it can give you foreign travels also, because then it will make you separate, or it can take you away from your family also. There are two things to it, depending upon the placement of the other planets and the dasha system of yours. And also it will be in trine to your 12th house. So again, you have to see in Pisces, I think I've already mentioned this in my previous videos, but Pisces is a sign of isolation. Pisces is a sign of deep thoughts, meditation, deep water sign. Pisces is an emotional sign, and Pisces also leads to foreign things and foreign travels, because Pisces is original 12th house of Kalpurush Kundli. So we have to look that in that perspective also. And also you have to analyze the original 12th house of your chart, natal 12th house of your chart, how it is placed, and whether it is promising a foreign travel along with your dasha. Then definitely Saturn can take you there. Now 8th house, it is also aspecting. So now we have to look at not just the houses of trine, we have to look what planets are sitting over there. So suppose if Sun is sitting there, then you have to be careful about your father's health, because this house is related to certain ups and downs, surgeries, secrecy and other things which can affect father's health. So you have to be very careful on that. But apart from that, it could also help you, or it could also give you some gains regarding like your profession. Maybe you can get interacted towards some influential people, not just maybe a very high or government related people, not all the time, but influential means that maybe you interact with higher profile people in your job also. And if you are working as a businessman, then probably you may get some orders or business proposals from some good companies, some bigger names or something like that, because Sun is what? Sun is power, Sun is government. So those kind of things. Or if you're an astrologer, then you may get interacted with people like working in a government job, or higher influential people like maybe politicians, maybe IAS, IPS, all these kind of people, or maybe like army people. So those kind of things Saturn can give you if it is aspecting Sun sitting in 8th or 12th house. If Moon is sitting there, then definitely you have to be careful about your mother's health, because Moon if sitting there or transiting, then you have to be very careful on those aspects. Also, it can give you a job which may require a lot of travels, or maybe the travel will increase in your current job. That could also be a possibility, because Moon is movement. So those kind of things you have to take care. You have to analyze, and then you have to see what kind of results you are getting, considering what planets are sitting over there. So these are the houses and signs and planets which Saturn can affect during the transit of 2.5 years, next 2.5 years. Now coming back to the main house, which should be of more focus for next at least 1.5 years after June of this year, and that would be Sagittarius. As always in my videos I've talked about this, because Saturn from here will be looking, once Jupiter will be here after mid of May, then it will be looking at this house, and when Ketu will be here after June end, then it will be aspecting this house. So all three planets will be aspecting, so there would be a lot of focus on this particular house. So you have to be careful, because careful in the sense that you have to analyze and think over what is going on with you bodily, and what your wishes, what your thought process would be regarding, because Lagan is you yourself. So how things are going, so you need, because this would be a main area of focus for you for next 1.5 years after June. so because all three planets will be aspecting to this house. So just watch and see what results you are getting, and also the planets sitting over there, they will be impacted and they will show the changes in your life accordingly. So you have to see that. All right guys, so this is my small analysis regarding Saturn in the Pisces fourth house for Sagittarius ascendant. I hope you like the video. If you like the video, please as always subscribe, like, share and comment. I know you people are asking the question by putting the comments, you are liking, subscribing, so this really gives a good feeling. But you know, there's a lot of efforts behind every video all people make when they put some video on YouTube. So it's always good if you can appreciate it by just hitting a like button or subscribing to the channel. That's always feels good. Okay, so all right guys, thank you so much, and we will be continuing on the next video with the next ascendant Capricorn in the next video. All right guys, thanks so much. Bye.